So I've had some people wanting a video of this thing, and it's starting. I gotta remember how to fucking do all this. This hood sucks, so it's gonna be quite the challenge. I'm gonna see if I can set my phone up. Click on this Ram's head here. See if I can. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That'll be great. Yeah, you're gonna see exactly how much of a pain in the ass that is. No problems. Alright, so I'm going to throw some gas in this old beast, and we're going to see if it fires up. There's obviously no battery in here, so I got to hook up jumper cables. So it's good old Dodge. Look at that. Look at that nut. It's like so much corrosion. That's crazy. Ew, look at my face. Alright, so we got positive, negative. It doesn't look like it's on fire, so that's a good sign there. Wonder if we have a dome light. You think there's a dome light in there? Oh, look at that. Okay, so use for that. Oh God, don't hit the Buick. Use for that. Gotta figure out which key it is. I believe it's one of the non-plastic Chevy keys. That actually says Monte Carlo right there, so it's gotta be it. Alright, I did not throw any gas in this thing at all. I just merely want to know, does it turn over? Hearing it clicking like the stereo's on. That stereo's never worked. Oh, I lost the dome light and everything. Okay. So that must have been a bad connection somewhere. I'm gonna set this bad boy down again. We're gonna see if she rolls over this time. Watch her fan there. Can I see the fan? There's the fan. Look at that old beast, man. Look at that old beast. She turning. She good. She good. Gonna get a little sploosher gas in here. Always keeps a little sploosher on me. Gotta have the sploosher. This thing doesn't have a choke, so I have to have this. I know, what kind of mechanic doesn't fix his own vehicles, man? I must be a shitty mechanic. No, I just fucking suck at what I do. Yeah, see, that would probably be enough to get her going. Really wish I didn't do that. Yeah, so you always want your little sploosher on there. Yeah, keep that thing on you. Because you always, you never know when you're gonna need just a little sploosh. Just a little one. There we go. That should do her. Gas can in a nice flammable field, and we just covered that thing in gas. So let's see what happens, dude. This old beast, man, you better fucking fire. No gas. I had no gas on there when I did that. Oh, she wants to so bad. So bad. It's been over a year. Come on, you old beast. This is what I like, the fucking backseat ashtray in the back of the door. How cool is that? I'm a smoker, so I really like that kind of thing. I think that's great. I'm gonna give her another little sploosh. What the hell was that? He must have just dropped something in his truck there. That road sucks. I don't know why he'd be driving that fast. There we go, another good little sploosh. Old beast should fire right up. There's like no gas in this car either. I don't know. When I was driving it last time, it was barely running. A little smoky. That one even. Yeah, there's exhaust coming out of that. Good. Make sure they're not plugged up. Fucking beast, man. She's a fucking beast. Look at her go, dude. That might have been all the. I almost don't believe that. Fired right up. I mean, what the hell, dude? And I got people trying to offer me $3 grand for this car, dude. I didn't even check fluids on it because I'm that comfortable with the fact that there's fluids in it. You know, she's smoking pretty good now. I believe I'm setting fire to something. I'm gonna go ahead and shut her off. Because I believe I'm setting fire to the ground underneath it. Oh yeah, I got the exhaust just laying in shit down there. So, not great, but I know it'll start now. So I got super lucky. Excuse me, and these were beaded still. So I got that one out of the mud up there. This one's going, taking its time. Lifting the old beast up out of its hole. Not gonna have any pressure left in that little thing by the end of it. That should be enough to get her moving. Look at that. And they still hold air. I got another set of tires for this thing too. They're pretty nice. I'd have to dig them out of the shed and I don't want to fuck with that. But yeah, I don't know. Here, I'm going to show you what was smoking there. There's some oily leaves that were sitting there. I don't know if you can see those. Right up on the 4-to-1. So, yeah. Man, I feel like that exhaust didn't quite have to get dropped down so far. Adds to the tune of this thing, man. Makes it sound better. I'll see if we can get you a shot up underneath this old bitch. Oof. Starting to get a little rusty under there. But that was a good piece of frame right there, man. This shit's solid. Yeah, really, the car ain't that bad. Looks like the mice have been parading themselves across this spot right here. Let's see what other wires they've chewed, because they chewed the distributor ones a year or so ago, 2 years ago, something like that. Last time I was fucking with this thing. But it looks like the majority of these wires are still just hanging out. They don't seem like they've been chewed. Those were, I believe, for the AC. It looks like they chewed that one, but again, they're for the AC. There's no AC there. So, not important. That booster's pretty rusty. So this fucking thing broke out of that. So apparently you don't have, well, I guess that's the one that matters, but either way. There used to be water in this thing. I don't know if there is or not. It sounds like there's water in it. Oh god, look at that. Fucking water. Perfect. Well, antifreeze, not water. So that's good to know. That's good to know. I'm sure there's oil in it. If there's water, there's got to be oil. This thing never leaks oil. It usually just leaks transmission fluid. But yeah, that was that. This tire looks like it's got air in it still. What about this back one? Is it flat? Oh, it's flat. So we'll put some air in that one. And I'll roll this thing around in my yard a little bit, I guess, because it doesn't just need to sit here forever. I'm gonna go park it next to the Rambler. Yeah, I'll park it over here. That'll look good. And that way everybody knows this motherfucker be moving. Please, please still have a good alternator. You were doing so good, so hopefully you still are. Ah! The alternator is good. It's been good, so it should still be good. Put my W's right there. Get the truck out the way. I don't know why it sounds like the choke's running on that thing. That choke was stuck on. Huh. That's what it sounded like. Close it down. I'm gonna just leave it like that because the fucking hinge is being a fucking cunt. It always is. I hate that hinge. Alright, so let's see if we can give her a little movement here. Ooh, that kind of goes straight to the floor. She's a tad stuck in the mud. There might not be any transmission fluid in this car. Now, reverse appears to not be reverse anymore, so. No, there is no reverse, so. I don't think it's got any gear shifty fluid left. Ooh, man, it smells like gear shifty fluid out here. Oh, oh man, well, that don't smell good. No, that didn't used to make that kind of smell, but now it does. So I guess I will mess with that. I don't know. Did we just leak all of our fluid out here or what? I don't see any fluid here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we might have pissed it. Yeah, so I really thought I was slipping tires back here. And evidently I wasn't, because it looks like they just rolled right out of here and didn't spin once. That's just, yeah. I was like, man, it smells like transmission burning. Smells like transmission burning. I come over here and pull this dipstick out. Fuck. That ain't good. Hopefully I didn't just kill the transmission in that thing in like 2 seconds trying to move this. God damn. So now I gotta go figure out if I have transmission fluid. Where did that scratch come from? Where the fuck did that? Oh my god. Now I gotta go see if I have transmission fluid. That'll be interesting. I don't think I do. So, see about all that. Alright, so there was transmission fluid on this stick, although not a whole lot of it. It is wet, so that means there was something. So hopefully I didn't do any damage to any synchros or bands or any of that crap in there. I had somebody offer me $250 for this car. Like, what kind of offer is that? $250. I will continue to keep my shit in here before I'm going to sell that car for that. I found my shed dump in here, man. That's been in there for a long time, because that's... Look at that price. $329, dude. That's been in my garage for a minute. That has been a minute. That's an MFA oil. What do we got? Looking for a date, looking for a date. No, I don't see a date. Out of Columbia, Missouri. Where the fuck? I don't even see it, dude. I don't see a date. There's also not a barcode on that. Huh. Well, that's funny. I guess the MFA guys don't use barcodes. I don't know. A 194? Or maybe a 2398. I don't know. If any of you guys know this oil any better than me, let me know. I mean, it's got a .com on it, so it's not that old. 2005 up to 6. Yeah, so maybe they just don't use barcodes at MFA. I don't know. 329 though, man, that's still like 2005. So it's probably this one's probably somewhere around the same time period. Old Walmart Super Tech. Well, it's got a QR on it and everything, so it's definitely not that old. Can't get this stupid lid off. Yeah, come on, guys. Perforate the lids a little better than that. Drink up. Actually, stuff on that stick. Yeah. I'm gonna put in like more, like another half thing. Should be able to fire it back up, and it might move now. So flying around in here. Well, I don't know, it might not be original, but I mean it might. But that is the antenna inside the windshield coming down in the middle right here. That is the antenna. Just really need to straighten it out a little bit. This ain't gonna come moving around, is it? Oh god, it might. Oh god, I'll just have to drive slow and careful. Ah, I have reverse. Apparently the power steering is questionable. So are the brakes. Well, I did get it moved where I wanted it, and it drove over here just fine on its own, under its own power. I even got this to quiet down, and I didn't even have a chirp coming out of it. That looks really bad, but I threw some of that good old Lucas in there, that thick stuff, and should do. The brakes feel a little soft. I'm not even sure how to open that. Yeah, they're pretty bad. A little low. Usually I have it a little higher than that. Yeah. Usually I have it a little higher than that. So, guess that needs filled up. It's gonna have its leaks though. It's not a brand new car, obviously, but the fucking thing runs, dude. I mean, what else can you ask for? And I got it out of the spot that it was sitting in for the last year and a half, so that means I can pull that Versa out of there and start yanking parts off. I need to throw the transmission in the blue one I have sitting in my driveway, so I'll start ripping that apart.